Hey everybody, good morning. This is Mr. Ainsworth, and we're going to get into another lesson extending from the last one here, from lessons 8, 17, and 18, on how to multiply by 11 or multiples of 11. So, in our last lesson here, we did something like this in a couple previous lessons. We took a number like 46 and we multiplied it by 11. And I said, split the digits, right? I said, take the sum of them, all right, which in this case, 4 and 6 is obviously 10. All right, so I know the middle digit is 0, and then carry 1 to the 4, and you get 506. All right, so I showed you guys how to do that right there, how to multiply by 11, and I verified each time as I went. I took 46 times 11 here, and I showed you how to do all sorts of things. Come on, my computer's running really slow. Let me try this again. Let's see here. Let's try it one more time. So 46 times 11. Oh, here we go. All right, it's 506. So I taught you guys how to do that already. So now let's take a look at how to multiply by multiples of 11. So what am I talking about? What in the world is a multiple of 11? All right, so if I take, let's say, 41 times 22, look at 22. 22 is 2 times 11. That's called a multiple of 11. All right, multiple of 11. Okay, so what I'm going to do is factor it first. So I have 41, all right, times 11 times 2. So I factor it. So notice that 22 is just the same thing as 11 times 2. Now, of course, all this stuff is done in your head later on, okay? So what we want to do is multiply 41 times 11 and then double. Okay, that's all I want to do. All right. So I think 41 times 11 first, okay? So I regroup. So I factored first. That's a fact. That's supposed to be a C. So I factor first mentally, then I regroup, I multiply here. 41 times 11, that's just 451. All right. And then you double that. Now here is the 3 by 1. So now you multiply left to right. So multiply left to right, as I taught you in one of some of my earlier lessons here. So I get 2 times 400 is 800. 2 times 50. I'll write down my thinking here. So I'm thinking 800. I'm thinking 2 times 50 is 100. And again, this is in your mind. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So the answer is 902. Right? So from here to here, you should get 902. Let's verify. Okay, so you get 41 times 11. Excuse me, not times 11, times 22. There we go. Look at that, you get 902. So what you have to do is factor in your mind, multiply 11 by 41 in your mind, and then double it. Okay? So that's how you handle multiples of 11 real quickly here. Let me show you a couple more. So let's say, I don't know, 25 times, come on, times 44, let's say. No, times 33. Let's do that one. So 25 times 33. 33 is a multiple of 11. So 25 times 11 times 3. So notice that I just factored the 33 here. And then multiply 25 times 11. That's 275. And then I triple it. And then I multiply. Okay, 3 times 200 is 600. So I get 600 plus 3 times 70 is 210. So that's 810 plus 15 more. I should get 825 plus 15. So that 825. So starting from left to right. Okay, multiply from left to right. Now, if that was not enough examples here, let me do a few more times, okay? So let's suppose we take, I don't know, 17 times 88, let's say. So let's write down example 4 here. All right, so I see in my mind 17 times 11 times 8. So I factor the 88 as a multiple of 11. Okay, 11 times 8 is 88. So 17 times 11 in my mind, I'm thinking 187. And then I have to multiply that by 8. So I'm thinking 8 times 100 is 800. 8 times 80 is 640. So I've got 1440 in my mind. And 8 times 7 is 56. All right, so I'm thinking 1400. All right, 96, because 50 and 40 is 90. So 1496. Let's verify. So 17 times 88. 1496, see? So the very first thing is I factor, okay? I factor, then I multiply by 11, all right? And then I multiply left to right. Multiply left to right. It's a three-step process, and believe it or not, you can do all this in your head when you get really, really good. It just takes practice, okay? That's all it does. I mean, you're more capable than you guys are, think you are. So let me just illustrate one more time. Let's suppose we have 13 times 77. Okay, 77 is obviously a multiple of 11, 7 times 11. So 13 times 11 times, you know what? I'm going to rewrite it without the parentheses here. So 13 times 7 times 11. Oops, got backwards. Times 11 times 7. Okay, there we go. Here I get 143 times 7. There's your 11 trick, all right? And then you work from left to right. So 700 plus 280, all right? 7 times 100 is 700. 7 times 40 is 280. So I already got 980 plus the 21. All right, so I got 900 plus 100 is 1,000, and then ends with a 1. So I should get 1,001. So let's verify. So 13 times 77. It's 1,001. There we go. So it's a three-step process here. So multiply by factor. All right, multiply by 11 then. Step 2, multiply by 11. And then multiply left to right. Multiply left to right. Three-step process. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And all of them. Step 1, step 2, step 3. And believe it or not, you can do this in your head. The only thing you need to do is get some major practice. And that's what you're going to get right now. So pass out the activity, and I'll see you in my next lesson. This is Ainsworth. I'm out of here.